So if your shop is serious about motorcycle audio, then the following brand we're about to talk about is going to be an imperative partner for you guys out there. We're talking about SADDLE TRAMP by Metra, literally the specialist in getting connected with these motorcycles in an audio format. This is CMA Networks presented by SiriusXM, all about SADDLE TRAMP, and it starts now. Hey everybody, welcome to another CMA Networks presentation brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu, and on the menu today is, of course, a brand that is very specialized to do one thing and one thing alone, and that is help you guys with motorcycle audio. Of course, we're talking about SADDLE TRAMP, brought to you by Metra. You know, the folks that bring you all the goodies when it comes to integration and everything else in between. Well, SADDLE TRAMP is quite dedicated, and it has been for some time. And today we've got their product expert, AARON NEWMAN, in the studio with us. Now, AARON, can you give us a quick overview of what we may be covering today?
Morning, Ben. All right, so we're actually going to be going over quite a few things, actually just 4 things, but very detailed information. We've got our cut-in bag lids that are bring your own speaker. We've got 2 underglow kits, one for an emerging market, and lithium batteries, which everybody's into right now. So let's dig into it, Ben.
Well, AARON, I'm ready to go, and I know the dealers tuning in are ready as well. But before that, a quick message from our sponsor, SiriusXM, reminding you why dealers love it. And when we come back, a couple new goodies from the folks at SADDLE TRAMP. Don't you dare go away.
Hey guys, Ricky Lima here from SiriusXM. I had a chance to speak to some dealers and ask them what they love about selling SiriusXM. Here's what they had to say.
Coast-to-coast coverage.
I love SiriusXM for commercial-free music.
It's a great add-on sale and a profit opportunity.
We love selling SiriusXM because you can listen to the same channel coast to coast.
Profitability and ease of installation. It's a no-brainer.
We love selling SiriusXM for its ease of installation, great profitability, and reliability.
People love it.
All right, we're going to get right into it. Now, AARON, you mentioned it on the intro, and I can see it on the desk right there or on the counter. And this category has become quite popular. It's also become a necessity, really. And we're talking about cut-in kits for saddlebags. What is the version that you've come up with, and what exactly is the offering?
All right, Ben. So what we have for you is basically an unloaded bag lid, right? So bring your own speaker. A lot of the cut-in kits, or actually most of everything I've seen on the market, includes a speaker. So if your shop isn't relative to that brand, you either don't know how to tune for it, and you know, maybe the customer isn't into that brand. So we got an unloaded bag lid cut in. Whatever audio you want to put in there, you can. This was actually an ask from our website. So if you do the Facebook thing, right, we have 2 groups on there, Metra Dealer and Metra Access Tech Support, right? I put a question up on there 2 years ago, and the biggest thing I seen was people want an unload cut in. So took a while to get there, a lot of R&D time to make sure that the fit and finish was right, and here we are.
All right, AARON, we've seen how it's installed. Let's break it down, the specifics for those tuning in. What exactly comes with the kit BCHDC 69-2 as a cut-in kit? And what are the features that installers need to know about?
So like I was talking before, the biggest feature of this is going to be you can bring your own speaker brand, right? You're not dedicated to Rockford, Infinity, Boss, any of those that actually are making kits. The kit comprises of a few pieces that's going to be good for the installers. We got your detachable speaker wire with backbone that you can actually run to the speaker. And the kit consists of a template, the grill surround, and the speaker mount. That's all it is. So once you cut this thing, you're 8 screws away from being installed.
All right, Aaron, you showed us how easy it is to install. You showed us how clean and simple it is, and the fact that it's that universal for any type of brand. But what application does it fit for as far as motorcycles?
All right, so this is going to fit your 14 and up Harley touring bikes that have hard saddlebags, with the exception of the CVOs that have the automatic unlock and lock. This is a no-brainer piece to stock. It's easy to install. You bring your own brand for a speaker. It's convenient, and it's going to allow your shop and your customer to choose what they want their audio destiny to be.
Yeah, that's absolutely a no-brainer, Aaron, when it comes to that lid kit. So congrats to SADDLE TRAMP for coming up with such a universal solution. Now, moving on to some more exciting stuff. We talked about Underglow kits. Let's start with the first one. This is the BC Chase K2, and it's application specific for the Can-Am Ryker series. Can we get into some of the details about this cool new lighting kit?
Absolutely, man. This was one of my favorite kits that we designed. The Can-Am Rykers, the trikes, they're really a growing market. It brings a lot more people into that motorcycle type lifestyle. So what we have is a multi-piece kit that is easy to install, for the most part plug and play. And we actually have a Heist TV episode on how to do the installation.
I'll tell you, that is absolutely stunning when you see the overall package. So from a component breakdown, Aaron, what is it included in the kit, and why is this such the ultimate kit for riders?
All right, so why is this the ultimate kit is the question. And the reason being is it's bright. There are other kits on the market, right? But our kit does something others don't. And we offer you 3 triggers. Not only do you get strips and tubes, but they're zoned for left, right, and brake. So not only are you getting that safety feature of being seen at night and that kind of cool flashy factor of having a chasing kit, but when you're turning left and right, the bike will indicate that. When you're braking, it all goes red. So you can actually be seen by 4-wheel drivers or 18-wheel drivers on the road. And that's what makes it the ultimate. It's plug and play. It has those triggers built in where you don't have to splice wires. All you're doing is running the wires from the front of the bike to the back of the bike as you add your strips and tubes for color.
So obviously the power goodies like this Underglow kit, battery is a concern, right? You're talking about a platform that has, first of all, a pretty small battery, so amp draw is always going to be a concern. And lithium batteries are certainly taking up a lot of space in the conversation. It's all the rage, really. And I understand that SADDLE TRAMP has recently announced a lithium battery solution specifically for motorcycles. So Aaron, can you talk us through a little bit about what the product is and obviously point out some benefits that riders will gain from said battery?
So with our SADDLE TRAMP lithium batteries, the biggest reason why people are jumping to lithium is, like you were saying, that demand. lithium batteries offer more power on demand, they rebound better, and because our batteries specifically have an onboard battery management system, you never have to worry about that battery. There are some lithiums that are, you get them off the jungle site and they may be sketchy in nature, right? Ours is a lithium ion, has that onboard battery management. You can actually put lights and audio to it without having to use a secondary battery and not worry about your stator burning out. That is just kind of the top of the iceberg when it comes to lithium batteries and the Shuriken Saddle Tramp branding. But really, the biggest feature is lots of energy on demand, can be used as a starting battery, has reserve capacity, and our onboard management system lets you use your factory chargers or your factory charging system rather, and you don't have to worry about when you park your bike, is it going to be ready? Because we include a charger with our battery as well. So you don't have to go buy a separate battery maintainer either. So that's what separates the battery from Saddle Tramp from others on the market.
Yeah, there's no doubt lithium is the future, and I've seen that Saddle Tramp has addressed that need. With the charging system, the monitoring system, of course, the size and the power. But what about the weight? Because when we're doing these audio systems, we're adding weight. But here, I think there's some weight savings, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. So your standard Harley battery weighs about 31 pounds. Our lithium battery comes in just shy of about 15. So it's not quite half the weight, but almost. And that's going to be good because, like you said, every time you put a speaker in or add anything, you're just adding weight. So something that you can upgrade to that has all those benefits and you're shedding weight, that's actually going to make the riding experience quite a bit better.
Now, earlier on the show, Aaron showed a really cool kit for the Can-Am Riker. But don't you Harley guys think for a minute that Saddle Tramp didn't have you in mind as well, because there is a brand new Chasing Light Strip kit also for Harley Davidson's 98 to 22 in the BC Chase K1. Aaron, tell us more.
All right, so this one we actually got a special live demo in the shop here, right? When we designed this kit, we had a regular RGB kit, and we took the feedback from that, again, from our Facebook group and calls into tech support. And the biggest thing is everybody wanted a chasing kit, and there's not really a true chasing kit on the market. So we sat down at the drawing board, looked at this bike for probably a week to figure out how we could get a true chasing kit. So the way we got ours designed, it starts from the battery, which in this case is the Saddle Tramp lithium battery. So it starts there and it rolls from center out. And that's going to cover your tour packs if your bike has it, your saddlebags, the under frame strips. Now we've added those for more light, your traditional tank strips behind the engine. We now have triple trees instead of under the light. So you get more throw towards the ground where you can be seen, not just the flashy sparks or flashy spots on your bike rather. And we also have a couple strips that are secured inside the front fender as well. So from our Heist Connect app, can actually activate that bike remotely. And right now we just have it on just a cycling pattern, but you can also do custom patterns within here. So I know you guys aren't really keen to it, but we got the 4th of July coming up on us here pretty soon. So, if you're doing parades or anything like that, you can actually do some custom setups with your lights as you're running the parade. And we do have studio lights on here, and you can still see fairly well that they're nice and bright. With this kit, we actually have a redundancy built in as well. So if you want to kind of floss when you're in the parking lot of your favorite bar or the Handle Bar and Grill, right? You can actually leave your lights on and let it play whatever animation or static color that you want. I'm just going to go ahead and set it to static color now. And while you're in the bar, have your bike out there flossing. And people will ask you, hey, where'd you get that? And you're going to tell them it's a Saddle Tramp chasing kit, right? So that's going to help sell itself. And again, with these, we have installation videos coming up that's going to show your guys how to install it, your customer how it installs. So everybody's got kind of that nice and warm feeling regarding the installation of it. So the neat thing about our Saddle Tramp chasing kit is it's powered by Heist. So if you have a pickup truck that you want to add our Underglow kit, Jeep for wheel rings, any of that, all of our controllers are now powered by an app called the Heist Connect. And Heist Connect is one app for every controller we make in the Heist line. So it's RGB, RGBW, and chasing. So you can have any combination of those and be able to control them from one device. For me, like with the bike, or maybe some of the other older shows, if you look at Metro Electronics on YouTube, you'll see we had a Jeep in here, this bike, and the Riker at one point. And we were able to control those all with one app, one phone, because those controllers all talk to the same app. So regardless if you buy it under Saddle Tramp or Heist, it's all under one umbrella, one support step. We got a singular support site for all of our Heist Connect products, so you can see specific videos from there or how to set up your pixel count. We have really tried to tune up and tune into what our installers and shops need for aftercare. So we're building that site as well. So if a customer doesn't know how to set up pixel count or how to do custom, what are we going to call it, custom colors or custom animations, right? You can direct them there. So instead of hand holding them through the entire process, we're giving them a place to go to have all these resources. Kind of in the near future, we're going to have an app out or a video for the app, iOS, so your Apple products and Androids. As soon as we can get that edited and get it up, that's going to be a big help too, because it's actual product overview of how to do the actual app, right? So taking all the guesswork out of it, because the app is very robust, a lot of customization to it. So we're breaking the videos down in short clips, so 5-7 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood, to kind of keep your attention from waning, and I don't know, keep my attention from waning, if you will. That way, you know how everything works, your customer know how everything works, so you don't get that loop back. I tried this and this didn't work. Like last year, we spoke about pixel count, right? And from that video that we did, John and I came up with what we're calling the Heist Toolbox, right? And that will let you select your product and tell you exactly how many pixels you need to put in it, or in the app for that particular piece. So, not only designing it has been good, installing it in the wild has been good, and doing these type sessions where we learn from our installer friends and our marketing friends what works and what doesn't work.
Well, Aaron, we've done the tour of 4 really cool products, 2 Underglow chasing LED kits. We talked about the brand new universal cut-in lid kit, and as well as a brand new lithium battery option. It's going to shed some weight and really power any of these systems, really, and beyond, with much better capacity. So in closing, help us round out why dealers, again, need to understand that if you're going to be serious about motorcycle audio, Saddle Tramp is certainly a partnership that needs to be made.
Yeah, absolutely. Most of the product that you'll see and in the near future has all been generated by feedback or requests from our installers. We build it, right? We engineer it, but everything that you see in front of you, at some point, I have been asked for at a show or online through the telephones. This is all user-generated content, if you will. So with that, Saddle Tramp is powerful because we're listening to your ask. We're not telling you what that ask should be.
That was a Saddle Tramp and Metro's AARON Newman joining us today, talking about some new products from Saddle Tramp. Now, if any of these products tickle your fancy and you should want more information, then I encourage you to check out their official website found at metrapowersports.com. That's metrapowersports.com. And of course, check with your local distributor, as Metra is found on multiple distributors wherever you may be watching this video. Now, and for me, my 2 cents is, like in true Metra fashion, Saddle Tramp provides solutions, and solutions is what helps you get sales and gets the job done and keep customers happy and keep your business expanding. So count on them to come up with the products, continue giving them that feedback, because as Aaron said, user-generated content, in this case, user-generated products, is what Saddle Tramp will continue to do. On that note, thanks for tuning into the CMA Networks brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.
There's never been a better time to have SiriusXM with over 150 channels in your vehicle. Your Platinum Plan offer includes more than ever before to enjoy online, on your phone, or at home. Create your own ad-free personalized stations powered by Pandora. Hear ad-free extra channels and enjoy favorite shows with SiriusXM Video on Demand. What you love is on now.